There's probably been no period in the 20th century that's been more studied than the years 1933 to 1945, the years of the Third Reich in Germany and across the European continent, but there's still an enormous amount that we don't know. My own research has been on gender and sexuality in those dark times. There's many reasons why it's important to pay attention to sexuality and gender, and one is that Nazi anti-Semitism was highly sexualized. The Nazis were promising pleasure. They actually were not prudish at all. They encouraged happy sex for non-disabled heterosexual Aryans, in quotes, which is the majority of the population. During the Weimar period, Jews were in the forefront of sex rights activism. And when the Nazis came to power, they first needed to consolidate their influence, and they needed the support of the Christian churches. And so they initially said that they were going to clean up the dirt of Weimar and the Jewish filth of Weimar. And they did pass the Nuremberg laws, which made it illegal to have sex between Jews and non-Jews. There was an intensification of the anti-homosexual law, and they persecuted tens of thousands of same-sex seeking men. But all of that is happening in an atmosphere of saying that pre- and extramarital sex are fun, and also marital sex is fun, and all of it's great, and it's not just for reproduction, it's also because the Nazis put themselves in the place of the Jewish sex rights activists that they had driven into exile. So on the one hand, there's punitive messages to sexual outsiders, whether it's Jews or homosexuals or the disabled, and on the other hand, there's a lot of encouragement to happy sex. That incitement to break taboos in one realm is accompanied by the encouragement to participate in mass murder. And I think that if we don't pay attention to these issues, we are missing a huge part of perpetrator motivation, and we're also missing a huge part of the victim's experience.